Hi kids, this is Teacher May, your teacher for today. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the latest videos. Let's have a short review. Check out the school clock. It's got hands that move around. Can you tell me what time is it? Look at the hour hand and the minute hand and see if you can figure out the time. I'm going to give you some times and you're going to show me what those times look like on this clock. How many hours are there in one whole day? How many hours does it take for an analog clock to complete one cycle? How many cycles should an analog clock undergo to complete one whole day? The hour hands of a clock with a 12-hour cycle must complete 2 cycles in one whole day. The acronyms AM and PM are used to indicate these cycles. Sometimes NN for noon and MN for midnight are also utilized to avoid confusion. Remember, 12 o'clock noon represents 12 o'clock PM, while 12 o'clock midnight represents 12 o'clock AM. Let's see how you spend your Saturdays. I've made a fun table that shows all the things you might do on a Saturday. I want you to fill in the table, telling me what you usually do on your Saturdays. Once you're done, we'll have some volunteers share their Saturday routines with the class. Let's see how similar or different our Saturdays are. What activities in the routine table are your top 3 most favorite? Why? What activity is your least priority? Why? What part of your Saturday routine takes the longest time? And what part of your Saturday routine takes the shortest time? Understanding the concept of time is essential for young children. From the moment we wake up to when we sleep at night, we tend to be conscious of the time. We usually estimate how long we can finish an activity, what time we need to leave the house to avoid getting late, and so on. While still young, Learning how to manage your time well and spending it wisely is important. As the saying goes, time is gold. It would be best if you have a balanced time to play, watch TV, study, and help in household chores. Proper time management allows you to spend unforgettable moments with your family and friends. I'm going to show you some sentences, but they're missing some important words. Your job is to read the sentences carefully and figure out which words are missing. Think about what makes sense and what would make the sentences correct. There are blank seconds in 1 minute. Answer: 60 seconds in 1 minute. There are blank minutes in 1 hour. Answer: 60 minutes in 1 hour. There are blank hours in 1 day. Answer: there are 24 hours in 1 day. There are blank days in 1 week. Answer: there are 7 days in 1 week. There are blank weeks in 1 month. Answer: there are 4 weeks in 1 month. There are blank months in 1 year. Answer: there are 12 months in 1 year. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 1 day is equal to 24 hours. 1 week is equal to 7 days. 1 month is equal to 4 weeks. 1 year is equal to 12 months. Second, minute, day, week, and month are the terms used to express the durations of lengths of time in doing something. Instead of saying, I was able to answer the activity for 2 minutes only, you can also say, I was able to answer the activity for 120 seconds only. Both are telling us the same length of time in doing the activity. 2 minutes is equal to 120 seconds. Instead of saying, I spent 1 hour studying my lesson in math, you can also say, I spent 60 minutes studying my lesson in math. Both are telling us the same length of time spent in studying the lesson. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Instead of saying, I stayed with my grandparents for 3 weeks, you can also say, I stayed with my grandparents for 21 days. Both are telling us the same length of time spent with the grandparents. 3 weeks is equal to 21 days. This means that time conversion can be utilized to express the duration of length using various units. This can either be a smaller unit to a larger unit or vice versa. Thus, different time units may refer to the same period. Conversion of time measures from smaller to larger units and vice versa. In determining how much time an activity takes, choosing a reasonable unit of measurement is essential. For instance, when one wants to figure out how long a grade 4 pupil can read one paragraph, the unit seconds may be used. Minutes can be a good choice for a short story with just a few pages. But if one is referring to reading a book with 50 pages with many paragraphs on each page, it makes more sense to use hours. However, different units of measure can be used in expressing the length of time an activity takes place, hence the lesson about conversion. Let us use the same examples given a while back. Minutes equals 120 seconds. Weeks equals 21 days. I'm going to ask you some questions about how to change bigger units of measurement into smaller ones. As you answer, I'm going to write your responses on the board. We'll keep going until we figure out all the steps and rules for converting bigger units to smaller ones. Example number 1. 2 minutes is equal to blank seconds. How many seconds are there in 1 minute? There are 60 seconds in 1 minute. Therefore, how many seconds are there in 2 minutes? There are 120 seconds in 2 minutes. How did you get the correct answer? To get the correct answer, multiply 2 by 60 seconds. 2 times 60 is equal to 120 seconds. Rule: to convert minutes to seconds, multiply the number of minutes, larger unit, by 60. Example number 2. 3 weeks is equal to blank days. How many days are there in 1 week? There are 7 days in 1 week. Therefore, how many days are there in 3 weeks? There are 21 days in 3 weeks. How did you get the correct answer? To get the correct answer, multiply 3 weeks by 7 days. 3 times 7 is equal to 21 days. Rule: to convert weeks to days, multiply the number of weeks or larger unit by 7. Example number 3. 12 hours is equal to blank minutes. Solution: since there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, multiply 12 by 60. 12 times 60 minutes is equal to 720 minutes. Rule: to convert hours to minutes, multiply the number of hours by 60. Example number 4. 13 days is equal to blank hours. Solution: since there are 24 hours in 1 day, multiply 13 by 24. 13 times 24 hours is equal to 312 hours. Rule: to convert days to hours, multiply the number of days by 24. Example number 5. 3 months is equal to blank weeks. Solution: since there are around 4 weeks in 1 month, multiply 3 months by 4 weeks. 3 times 4 is equal to 12 months. Rule: to convert months to weeks, multiply the number of months by 4. Example number 6, 20 years is equal to blank months. Solution, since there are 12 months in 1 year, multiply 20 years by 12 months. 20 times 12 is equal to 240 months. Rule, to convert years to months, multiply the number of years by 12. What have you noticed regarding the given values and their respective units, as well as the missing values with their corresponding units? The given values correspond to the larger units, whereas the missing values correspond to the smaller units. What operation is used in converting larger units to smaller units? We used multiplication. Multi-steps conversion. There are times when unit conversion involves multiple steps. In this case, this process can be utilized. Example, convert 6 days to minutes. How many minutes are there in 6 days? Solution, first step, convert 6 days to hours. 6 times 24 hours is equal to 144 hours. Second step, convert 144 hours to minutes. 144 times 60 minutes is equal to 8,640 minutes. Answer, 6 days is equal to 8,640 minutes. How to convert smaller units to larger units then? Let us find out using these examples. Let us first use the previous example. Example number 1, how many weeks are there in 21 days? Let's find out first how many days are there in 1 week. There are 7 days in 1 week. Therefore, how many weeks are there in 21 days? There are 3 weeks in 21 days. How did you get the correct answer? To get the correct answer, divide 21 days by 7. 21 divided by 7 is equal to 3. Rule, to convert days to weeks, divide the number of days or smaller unit by 7. Example number 2, how many minutes are there in 240 seconds? Let's find out first how many seconds are there in 1 minute. There are 60 seconds in 1 minute. Therefore, how many minutes are there in 240 seconds? There are 4 minutes in 240 seconds. How did you get the correct answer? To get the correct answer, divide 240 seconds by 60. 240 divided by 60 is equal to 4. Rule, to convert seconds to minutes, divide the number of seconds or smaller unit by 60. Example number 3, how many hours are there in 300 minutes? Let's find out first how many minutes are there in 1 hour. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Therefore, how many hours are there in 300 minutes? There are 5 hours in 300 minutes. How did you get the correct answer? To get the correct answer, divide 300 minutes by 60. 300 divided by 60 is equal to 5. Rule: to convert minutes to hours, divide the number of minutes by 60. Example number 4. How many days are there in 48 hours? Let's find out first how many hours are there in one day. There are 24 hours in one day. Therefore, how many days are there in 48 hours? There are 2 days in 48 hours. How did you get the correct answer? To get the correct answer, divide 48 hours by 24. 48 divided by 24 is equal to 2. Rule: to convert hours to days, divide the number of hours by 24. Example number 5. How many months are there in 12 weeks? Let's find out first how many weeks are there in 1 month. There are 4 weeks in 1 month. Therefore, how many months are there in 12 weeks? There are 3 months in 12 weeks. How did you get the correct answer? To get the correct answer, divide 12 weeks by 4. 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. Rule: to convert weeks to months, divide the number of weeks by 4. Example number 6. How many years are there in 132 months? Let's find out first how many months are there in 1 year. There are 12 months in 1 year. Therefore, how many years are there in 132 months? There are 11 years in 132 months. How did you get the correct answer? To get the correct answer, divide 132 months by 12. 132 divided by 12 is equal to 11. Rule: to convert months to years, divide the number of months by 12. What have you noticed regarding the given values and their respective units, as well as the missing values with their corresponding units? The given values correspond to the smaller units, whereas the missing values correspond to the larger units. What operation is used in converting smaller units to larger units? We use division. Multi-step conversion. There are times when unit conversion involves multiple steps. In this case, this process can be utilized. Example, convert 10,080 minutes to weeks. How many weeks are there in 10,080 minutes? Solution: first step, convert 10,080 minutes to hours. 10,080 minutes divided by 60 is equal to 168 hours. Second step, convert 168 hours to days. 168 hours divided by 24 is equal to 7 days. Third step, convert 7 days to weeks. 7 days divided by 7 is equal to 1 week. Answer: 10,080 minutes is equal to 1 week. Let us answer this activity. Convert the given examples. Word problems on conversion of time measures. Time conversion is a necessary skill with real-world applications such as scheduling activities, accomplishing a task, and spending quality time with loved ones. Theodore visited his grandparents' house for a 9-week vacation. How many days was he on vacation? What is asked in the problem? What are the important details to remember? What does the conversion entail, larger to smaller units or vice versa? Solution: 9 weeks is equal to blank days. Multiply 9 by 7. 9 times 7 is equal to 63 days. Therefore, Theodore spent 63 days in his grandparents' house. Read and analyze these word problems. Show necessary solutions. Number 1. Based on a 2019 study, a human lives up to 73 years. How many months does an average person live? Solution: 73 times 12 months is equal to 876 months. Number 2. Paul can finish solving 15 complex math problems for 3,600 seconds. How many hours can he finish solving 15 complex math problems? Solution: convert 3,600 seconds to minutes. 3,600 seconds divided by 60 is equal to 60 minutes. And then, convert 60 minutes to hours. 60 minutes divided by 60 is equal to 1 hour. Number 3. Rafa can run 2 kilometers in 20 minutes. Theon can run the same distance in 1,140 seconds. Who ran faster? Solution: Option 1. Convert unit of time to seconds. Rafa, 2 kilometers in 20 minutes. 20 times 60 seconds is equal to 1,200 seconds. Theon, 2 kilometers in 1,140 seconds. 1,200 is greater than 1,140. Therefore, Theon runs faster than Rafa. Option 2, convert unit of time to minutes. Rafa, 2 kilometers in 20 minutes. Theon, 2 kilometers in 1,140 seconds. 1,140 divided by 60 is equal to 19 minutes. 20 is greater than 19. Therefore, Theon runs faster than Rafa. Let's have an activity. Answer the word problem with your partners using think, pair, and share.